right. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually from the UK. I'm from England in a little place called Lancashire. Lancashire is a small nugget in the middle of England where you fly into Manchester to go anywhere else if you go in European style. My husband is from the very, very south of Italy. So if you have the toe and the heel of your foot, he's from that instep right there. You literally can throw a stone to the water. That's where he was born and raised. When I first met him, he did not speak English. I am not kidding. You're like, what? Yeah, that's right. We have 2 kids. My son Leo's 35 and my daughter Antonietta, we call her Tony. That's her grandmother's name. She's 31 years old. She actually just got married this year and she just bought a house a couple weeks ago in Sanford. I was so excited.
Oh, wow.
I know. Raising them well, raising them well. We moved to the US in 1996 and we recently celebrated 40 years together. So although we got married, I was one of those people that lived in sin for a while. We have been together 40 years. But our favorite thing to do is travel the world. John, you'll be hearing from me. This is our timeline. It's a very basic timeline. There's so much more to that, but I don't want to bore you senseless. We opened for business in 2008. Cool Wizard was born in a garage in a business that I owned. It was a need. Most businesses are born in need, right? And that's how we started our business. I had 12 air conditioners in my other business, and 3 of them broke within 3 months of each other. After the $7,000, I looked at my husband and said, go to school and figure out how to fix the rest, because they're all gonna break. And that's how Cool Wizard was born. We also acquired a refrigeration company in 2012, which is one of our bigger areas of our business. We'll talk about that more today. And then we also moved to a warehouse in Dunedin from Palm Harbor. We were Palm Harbor based. And then we moved to Dunedin just recently in 2022. We bought a 10,000 square foot building and we took off the little end cap, made it our own, and we rent the rest, which is a nice little income earner. Our goal for 2024 is 3 more trucks. We actually just achieved 2. We buy another one today just before the year end because we're smart people. If you don't know what I mean by that, come talk to me, I'll tell you how to do it. But we will be buying a new truck today. It's getting delivered and ready for wrapping. 5 minutes. Okay, there's our trucks. They always start nice and fresh and white, and then we slap that purple stuff all over them. All right, here's some of our owners. Some of our technicians, and of course my husband right here. My lovely husband Pino, lead technician Robert, and his nephew, not his son, just to be clear, is PK. We also increased our team this year. We have Tom. Tell me he does not look like the wizard. He does not look like the
That
wizard.
was on purpose. You manifested
We have
it.
so much fun with that. Ramon is one of our longtime employees as well, and Stacy just joined our team. She's only 45 days in, but rocking it. I'm very excited. I can get out of here. All right, competitive pricing is something that we stand by. We also have qualified and trusted technicians. We don't just pull someone off the street and say, fix it. There's a reason why a lot of our technicians are able to fix the ACs that they have. Lots and lots and lots of experience. We also are obviously fully licensed and insured, and upfront and honest pricing. What you see is what you get from us. There is no other way around it for us. Systems are actually divided into 4 categories, which come in different sizes. They start with heating and cooling split systems, hybrid mini splits, AKA Barbara's favorite. Pop them in a room, make it nice and cold. I love those. Duct-free mini splits are the same, and then package units. But what are the 3 most important functions of an AC? Obviously, to cool a room, right? Everybody knows that's what it's there for. Then the entire home. But the second thing that's most important on an AC is humidity. You get that clammy feeling. Anybody feel clammy in here right now? Because I do. Yeah, that's clammy. That means the humidity is too high in here, and the AC is going to kick on any second. I can feel it. Also, one of the other things we look at is air quality. Quality, for me, breathing is everything. If you're breathing bad stuff through those ducts, that's time to take a look at maybe replacing your ducts, take a look at your filters. There's a filter inside your AC as well, by the way. I don't know if you know that. We'll talk about that. Okay, so what services do we offer? New installation, one of our biggest things this year, especially after the surge, which by the way is a word now this year. I wouldn't have even known it was a word, but we got inundated with the amount of people who had to have their ACs replaced because they got water damage, and it was instantaneous. Everybody needed it right then, right now. It slowed down a little bit, so I'm grateful that everybody's gotten themselves taken care of. Repair, of course, is another big one for us. We pride ourselves in ensuring prompt service. And then annual service, one of the best things you can do for your AC is to give it an annual maintenance. Annual maintenance will save your AC system and make it run longer. If you ignore it, it will break down. It will cost you a lot of money. Don't say I didn't tell you. But what do we offer? Free second opinion. You've ever had that AC company come out and you're like, I don't believe you. I think you're just trying to sell me something, right? Call us, we'll come out for free. There's no cost for that. If you don't trust the people that you're working with, it's time not to work with them anymore. 2 minutes. Residential ductwork. One of our biggest things in the winter period is ductwork. We replace ductwork a lot. But here's some things that you don't know about. Commercial refrigeration is one of our biggest sides of our businesses. We work very much with restaurants, bars, and we work very much with including all types of different types of refrigeration. Of course, expertise and installation. Robin is our go-to refrigeration expert. We have fast repairs. We get to you that day. Chick-fil-A calls us, we are in the truck. We do not mess around because the food inside those refrigeration units is important to make sure that you guys don't get some nasty stuff, and we don't want that. Our refrigeration includes the walk-in chillers. These are the big, massive restaurant walk-in coolers that you see. There are also reach-in coolers. Those are the ones that you see in garages, in supermarkets. You can actually reach in and get them. And then Chick-fil-A has tons of these. We're privy to most of them. And they're the prep tables. You cannot have them go down because of the temperature required. But here's something that we don't talk about. We actually do service probably I know, I'm sorry I have to bring it in there, but nobody thinks about it, right? Refrigeration is actually part of that. We service about 6 or 7 funeral homes in the area. Spotting the difference on your air conditioning filters, set a reminder for yourself. It's one of the best things you can do. Stick it on your phone. Write a date on the filter or align it with your routine activities like paying a bill or doing something like that. But what makes us different from the rest? Same day service. No extra charges on the weekends. That's something that we pride ourselves with. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. If you're not happy with what we're doing, call us. We'll come back and make it right. Things happen, but we'll make it right. A+ rating with BB&B, and then we also stand by our work. So how's a good referral for us? Listen for a family complaining that their house smells of pets or smoke. A person complaining that their house is too hot or can't keep up with the heat. A small business looking for an annual maintenance program. We love dentist's office. We love computer offices, all the offices. And a short-term rental company who's looking for reliable repairs. Those 5-star reviews are important. I've talked about networking and does it work? It absolutely does work. And here is my numbers just for this year. Community, 5-star reviews is something that we pride ourselves with. And so I'm almost there. Thank you to my partners for a very, very wonderful 2024. I appreciate all of your referrals and give me more.